the province is putting a pause on easing some restrictions as we continue to see the daily upward trend in new cases.
The increase in the number of cases that we're seeing now in the last few days really relate back to the week before with the Mother's Day events and so on, people seeing families when they should not have been more than 5 people together.
The increase in these numbers could mean a pause in loosening COVID-19 restrictions. The province was in discussion to allow groups of more than 5 people to gather in the near future, but with the spike in cases and larger group gatherings, that conversation is on hold, urging people to respect physical distancing rules.
There is a concern about people creating groups that are too large. So it is something that will be coming forward, but it has been pushed back. We'll have to wait to see the numbers come down first before we implement it.
Last week, provincial health officials said over 60% of these cases were coming from the GTA, with plans underway to ramp up testing in specific hotspots.
Some areas are lighting up like a Christmas tree.
The province hasn't said exactly where these hotspots are located, with the Premier only mentioning parts of Peel Region, Toronto, including Northern Etobicoke and Scarborough, as well as Windsor-Essex.
I want as many people tested as possible, asymptomatic, symptomatic. Wouldn't it be great, if we could catch a lot of people that don't show symptoms, but are asymptomatic and are going around spreading it? No fault of their own, by the way.
The province has garnered criticism for failing to meet its daily testing targets, having the capacity to do 20,000 a day. Despite numerous calls for mass testing, anyone who wants to get tested now can. This morning and afternoon, long lineups at some of Toronto's assessment centres, a welcoming sight for the province.
You will be received and you won't be turned away.
Over the weekend, the Premier says they've enhanced testing at hospitals and long-term care homes among staff and patients. A new strategy plan is expected to be released this week to test asymptomatic people in high-risk groups, truckers, taxi drivers, teachers, daycare staff, food processing plants, and first responders, to name a few, and pushing other regions to carry out random testing.
It will take time to fully ramp up. We're ramping up as we talk right now in the testing strategy, but I'm confident that we'll get there very soon.
And today, the province ordered 2 hospitals to temporarily manage 2 long-term care homes following dozens of COVID-19 related deaths at the facilities. Humber River Hospital will manage Downsview Long-Term Care in North York, where there have been 52 deaths. South Lake Regional Health Centre will be managing River Glen Haven Nursing Home in Sutton, which has reported 20 deaths. The province says the homes have been unable to contain the spread of the virus and will be managed by the hospitals for at least the next 90 days.